but last night, Dad straight up told me he didn't want to do chores, so it's my turn to do chores. So let's do chores. Let's feed some cattle.
Guys, these guys aren't really that hungry. You can tell they're not super aggressive getting to the bunk, but once I start the mixer, start pouring food out into the bunk, they'll get excited. So I have a scale here right next to my mirror, and then I have a scale inside to make sure I'm feeding the right amount to each pen. Alright, get started. It's kind of a big load. It's 10,000 pounds, 5,000 for each pen. You can see in the mirror. And they're starting to get up, they're starting to move, so. Once they start seeing that feed in the bunk, they start to kind of come alive and wake up. A little groggy at first. Woo! Steamy. So we'll give this pen 5,000. I'm almost at the end of the bunk. I'm gonna have to back up and even it out a little bit. At the end of the bunk. Stop so I don't pile it up. Base it off, you know, if you can get it within 100 pounds, you're doing pretty good. Just like I said, it's not extremely accurate or exact, so. And 4. Some of these guys are already at the bunk. They're ready. So these guys get what we call winter rations, and the majority of this ration consists of cracked corn. There's a little bit of hay, and then a little bit of what we call protein or supplement. It's like it's got ramycin, terramycin in it, and a stress reliever. When you're feeding fats, you feed them a lot of corn because it's the most efficient. They gain really, really well off corn, and it's usually your cheapest ingredient, so that just makes it efficient. The goal when fattening cattle is to feed them as cheap as you can, and get them as fat as you can, as fast as you can. Okay, well, we got a minute here to let the feed mix in the wagon. This is our feed sheet. You can see it's got all the ingredients across the top. Dakota Gold is just distillers, then you got mixed hay, liquids our supplement, and then corn. Like I said, this is the 51 cow. What we're feeding for the feeders, and I'm loading 8800, so corn silage is your first ingredient. You just go down to 8800, you put 2650 in. Dakota Gold or wet distillers is your second ingredient. You put 1320 in. Your left, add it together, it's 3970. And then you got your mixed hay. Once you add that all in, it should be 6130. Supplement, and then your corn. Pretty self-explanatory, but like I said, you do have to pay attention. calves. I bought them when they were about, I'd say 490, 500 pounds. And what I've been doing the past few years is just typically backgrounding them. But this is the first year I really like this set of calves. They're pretty consistent. They're all about the same size. They look pretty good. Yeah, Dad's got some heifers about the same weight. A little better at getting up to the bunk. Mine are. You guys look pretty good too. last load for the feeder cattle. This is down at another lot south of the home yard. We don't have regular bunks here. We just have, it's just guardrail along this oil pipe. Just dump the feed along. It works okay. It's not the best, but it does work. Yeah. Alright guys, that's the cows fed. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.